I thought it went really well. I thought it was very well managed, great questions, and I think we gave voters a real choice between a career establishment politicians and a businessman coming into the fold.
I was very pleased with the forum. Mr. Moffett decided he was going to take a shot or two at me, and that's okay. Richie Farmer shoots 3-pointers, and I take the charge.
If there's anything that you want your voters to know just about you as a candidate, what would you like them to know?
Well, I want them to understand that I'm not a career politician. I'm a businessman, and I think like a businessman. When I see a problem, I'm looking for systemic reasons for those problems, and I want to fix those systemic reasons so that we can cut costs and keep those savings going into future years. The way government thinks is they just put Band-Aids and patches on problems, and what ends up happening is those problems recur over time, and we end up more and more in debt and higher spending. We need to stop that.
If there's anything you want to tell the voters out there about you as a candidate that makes you stand out,
well, as president of the Kentucky State Senate, I'm the first person that advocated a change in the pension system because it's unsustainable. I've made real and true attempts to change the tax system. We reduced the corporate income tax from 8.75 to 6%. We did away with the corporate license tax. We reduced personal income tax. We held down property taxes. I have a proven record of being a tax cutter. So from the pension plans to the tax situation to pro-job growth to positive changes in education, David Williams and Richie Farmer have a history and a record that people can depend upon, and we're ready, willing, and able to take on Steve Beshear in the fall campaign. We can draw stark differences between the sort of Kentucky that we see for the future and where we're going with Steve Beshear, who's treading water. If you don't have vision, you shall perish, and Steve Beshear has no vision.